Okay, another video with my kadak chai. Actually, the time is 22:11. That is 10 what? 10:11. Yeah, 10:11 in the night. Time is, yeah, that's the time. 4th August 2024. Okay, I'm having my tea. As you can see, I'm slightly relaxed. So this is going to be a relaxed video. I had an option of either playing a video game or I'll show you. Can I show you the camera? Wait, just watch. The camera will move. Wait, see. I hope there's not a very big mess. Okay, I'm turning the camera. I like this. What is it? Insta360 camera. You can see this large ass monitor. This big curved. It's a curved monitor. Wait, let me see. I can go to the end. Okay, so this is how the curved monitor. It is an Alien Pro something. It's curved. I don't know if you can make out it's curved. So I can either play this. Wait, let me come back here. Hey, camera, come back. Oh yeah, like this online software where this is the first time I'm actually turning the camera when I'm speaking. Okay, so let me get the setting up. Go a little up, little down. That's I hate to change the settings. Okay. Now the camera is aligned properly. Wait, 1 minute. Little this side, little bit this side. Okay, fine. All right. So, as you can make out, this is more of a casual video, but a casual video where I want to speak something very important in relation to human beings, human behavior, and specifically with regards to MrBeast. Okay, MrBeast, who is considered MrBeast. Okay, MrBeast. He has how many? What's his name? John Dodson, Jimmy Donaldson. Okay, with how many 100 million subscribers plus. Okay, now right off the bat, let me tell you, this is not a video bashing him up. Okay. This is not a video. In fact, you will be surprised if I tell you, I know this will be very unpopular. Many people would definitely bash me up or thrash me, but I actually support MrBeast. And not that I support things that he has done wrong, alleged. He has not yet been proven guilty in the court of law, not in the court of social media opinion or the social media landscape. But I'm not talking of that partner who is embroiled in that controversy. What is some guy? You know all that drama. Okay, there is someone Eva Tyson, whatever. Okay. So there is an online drama of MrBeast, and everyone's jumped the bandwagon where they're actually crucifying MrBeast. So let me give you a perspective. Okay, let me give you a perspective. When MrBeast had a goody image, when everything was perfect, everybody was praising him. Everybody was talking nice about him. Everybody looked at him as an inspiration. And he was coming out with lottery tickets, lottery prizes, building wells in Africa, building homes for the poor, helping people get their eyesight back, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, whatever. So he was doing a lot of these stuff and every video was going viral. Yes, he was making a lot of money by doing all this crazy stuff, and the stuff that he would do was never heard of. Like, how did he become viral? He would sell a house for $1, $100,000 house or $500,000 house for $1. You put your hand on some money of 1 million and whoever's the last person standing gets it. He'll give 1,000 free cars to 1,000 random people. So he was doing things nobody else was doing. Now, I'm not a very big fan of his content. That is not the kind of content I watch. I'm not saying I'm a highly intellectual person or spiritual or I'm very mature. Different people have different taste. That kind of content was not my kind of thing. It's not that I do not see useless content. I definitely see content which does not add any value. Like, for example, I watch fighting, MMA fighting, boxing. I see documentaries of how these people became famous. I even sometimes see like horror movies. I might see cartoons. Okay. I'm just like you. Sometimes I just browse. So what I'm telling you is I'm not a very like a deep thinker or something. I'm a normal human being like you. But Mr. Beast's content is not my cup of tea. That's what I'm trying to tell you. However, keeping that aside, I really respect Mr. Beast. I really do. He's a young man. Okay, what is his age? His age is 20. Just imagine, he's 26 years old. I'm almost twice his age. And for a guy with 26, for age of 26, he has 306 million subscribers. He's a multi-millionaire many times over. Something that you, me, and so many other people, 99% of the population, what we could not do, he has done. He will always be remembered as a legend. Okay. Now, yeah, this controversy is there. Fine, I agree. But what he has accomplished, what he has done on YouTube, very few people have been able to replicate to the level he has. So I look at what he has done great. I look at his achievements. I look at his accomplishments. I look at the fact that such a simple guy has accomplished much more than some Hollywood movie production studio. Just think about it. He has generated more money, more success than a Hollywood, studio. I mean, what the likes of Christopher Nolan or let's say the MCU universe is trying to do. He is doing it with his small little band of young boys of 20 years old. Now, obviously, he has not generated billions like the MCU. Don't take me out of context. All right. So, now having said that, for a 26-year-old, you have to give them credit. Yeah, come on. You have to give credit. Now, I'm not trying to say that, oh, okay, we'll only focus on the credit and we'll ignore all the bad things he has, not him. It's alleged, or I don't know how far it's proven. Forgive me. I'm giving just my opinion that his team member or whoever that person is, they had some inappropriate conversations with underage children. Okay, underage 13-year-old, whatever. Now, look, I don't endorse, I don't support such behaviors. And for those of you who say, oh, he supports pedophile, oh, he is a person who supports pedophile. And even if you see my video where I spoke about the Dalai Lama and why what he did was taken out of context, many people have said, oh, you're a pedophile, and they are telling me I'm a pedophile. I encourage pedophilia. What you do not know, maybe some of you do not know, is as a child, I was molested and raped as a child. And this is not me making up a story, it's a fact. By my own uncle. Okay, and I have experienced what it is. And the reason why I'm sharing this so openly is to tell you that I've suffered. I know what it is. When I was in Dubai, UAE, it was not only my uncle, it was people who I looked up to. And I experienced this horrific, terrible sin. Okay? And I used my experience to help other victims. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be a saint here. I'm not trying to be a hero. I do whatever I can. Now, I've made it very clear to people, please, if you are going through this trauma or this horrific crime that is being committed against you, please don't approach me and think that, oh, I will come to Loy, and I'm very busy. I have many things. I advise people, please get in touch with either the law enforcement or meet someone, take help. And especially if your parents, they are the most important people, but if your parents don't help you, seek help. In my case, unfortunately, my parents were the most, the biggest pieces of shit on this planet. So my parents never helped me. They didn't bother. I went to my relatives. Nobody helped me. So finally, I had to imagine, as a 7-year-old boy, I had to fight it out and figure out my own solutions, which I did eventually. Okay. So anyway, so what I'm trying to tell you is I don't support the bad things people are doing to minors, to children. I have a daughter who is 6 years old, and me and my wife are constantly on the edge where if any boy, her age or slightly elder, or a man were to interact with our child, we keep a close eye and we constantly communicate. And I constantly tell my daughter, my wife, she speaks in Thai to my daughter, who is, a Thai citizen. She constantly talks to her like a friend. How was your day? What happened? Tell me, which boy did you meet? Which boy? And she shows excitement and happiness in listening to her. So she feels very comfortable telling everything. Okay. So anyway, so I have seen the dark side of all this. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm not endorsing or supporting or taking the side of someone who is harming and hurting children. Okay. So get that clear. But now, remember this much, it is his co-host, MrBeast, Jimmy Donaldson's co-host, that did all these, that committed all these sins, or did all these things which are wrong. And if you think about it, they did it when they were in their 20s, which is not being a kid, which is not being a child, but honestly, just listen to what I'm saying. For a 20-year-old or a bunch of 20-year-olds to be exposed to all the power, all the opportunities, all the temptations that come with fame and money, it is impossibly hard to be a person of character. Understand what I'm trying to tell you. If you are 20 years old or you're a teenager and you're given unlimited access to money, power, freedom, girls, boys, pleasure, fun, do you think you will be a person who, and that also not supervised, your mother, father, nobody's watching, you are in a room all alone, do you think you would be a saint? Do you think you could maintain and say, I'll self-control, I'll be a person of God, I'll be a person of character? It's impossibly hard here. So on one side, social media today is actually terrible in that way, because so many young boys and girls, because they are in the four walls of anonymity, they move on to, Star Wars, they say, the dark side, where they explore temptations, where they want to, I don't know, for lack of a better word, explore the world of pleasure, eat the forbidden fruit, try the forbidden stuff, And as a young man or young woman, when you have testosterone growing and you feel horny, you feel like, high amounts of energy, you want to enjoy. See, when I was young, in my 20s, there was no internet, there was no social media. And my parents, I told you, horrible individuals, nobody to guide me. So obviously, if you meet a girl or, a girl likes you, you're young, you're say 14, 15, or you're 12, and a girl is sitting next to you and nobody's watching, well, you have all these so-called games. They say, okay, we'll play doctor. You be the patient, I'll be doctor, and you touch yourself here and there. Okay, we'll be husband. We'll play husband and wife. We'll play family, and we'll try to act like a married couple, kiss each other, hug each other. Okay, now we will sleep. And I'm not trying to make this a kinky story, but I'm telling you the reality of how youngsters are exposed to a lot, even before the days of social media. We'll play doctor, we'll play, husband, wife, So that is why, as a parent, me as a person who has been through all this horrific shit that my parents were never able to guide me, today I'm trying to be a better parent. So with regards to Jimmy Donaldson or MrBeast, these are youngsters who I do not know their parents, I don't know their background, but I am aware of the fact that they enjoyed incredible success, incredible fame, incredible money, and unlimited amounts of opportunities to interact with guys and girls who worshipped them, who literally were ready to do anything. And I can tell you this, see, as a YouTuber, my YouTube videos hardly get 2,000 views. But even with hardly, 200, 500, 100 views, okay, being a 47-year-old married guy who has openly stated, I'm married, I've been a bad guy. I get girls. Listen carefully what I'm saying. I don't want to be taken out of context. I get young girls, and these are verified profiles, who literally share their fantasies with me, who share stuff they can't tell anybody else. And some of them even share with me stuff they shouldn't be sharing with me from their photographs. Some of them even share videos. Some of them even, they put on their cam and it's like, whoa, relax. I'm not trying to fake a story here. I'm telling you actual reality. And because I got such individuals, I am very aware that maybe if someone wanted to put me in trouble, if someone wanted to destroy my reputation, they can even play a game. And this is what many like scammers, fraudsters, mafia members, they do. They employ the services of these females who find high net worth clients or individuals, and they get these girls to get these guys to undress. This has happened in UAE. This has happened in many countries. They get these guys, they talk privately, they think this is a young girl who's a big fan of mine, and they'll start getting naked. They'll make the guy get naked, and then they'll be busy screen recording this. Like, I spoke in my old video. See, you can see left and right. You can see this. But if I were to have, let's say, this is a smartphone. Let's say, now you can see it. But if I were to move it here, it's still looking at the screen, but you can't see it. It's there. So imagine if I had 10 or 15 cameras all looking at the screen. Well, you have evidence that you can blackmail someone. So I'm very aware of all this. I'm very aware that people can take screenshots of WhatsApp. They can take screen recordings. So I've been very careful, at least me. I've been very careful, and I've managed to navigate these waters. Okay. And given the fact that social media became prominent in my life, at least after the age of 36, that is last, say, 15 years. Okay. I've been lucky. But just imagine if I had access to the internet from the age of 10, 11, 12, like today's generation has. You can do a lot of things which are not right. And, the more famous you are, the more successful you are, the more followers you have, the more danger. That is why I've always told people have seen my videos. I've clearly stated, I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be viral. I don't want to be known all over the world. I would rather make more money. I would rather prefer to be rich rather than famous. Rich and not known, then famous and poor. You get it? Because with fame, with followers, there's a lot of trouble. And here's the sad part about human psychology. They're always looking for people to fail. They're always looking for people to fall down. They're always looking for people to make a mistake. And all of a sudden, everybody who you thought were your fans, who you thought were your well-wishers, they all jump the bandwagon, and they will just crucify you, and they will try to make money out of your downfall. Like right now, how many YouTubers are just talking crap about MrBeast, are just destroying his reputation. Why? For more views. Yes, we are all doing it for views. They're doing it, but they are not stopping. They know that this is a hot topic. In fact, I saw one guy's channel. I'll not reveal whose channel it is. This guy has only 2,900 subscribers, 2,901. But the guy has, not a joke, actual fact. I wish I could show you. I just want to keep it private. This guy has 2,900 subscribers, but his video about MrBeast has garnered him 1.1 million views. And he put it a few days ago on July 28th, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 days ago, he uploaded this video. He has got 1.1 million views. I have never reached 1.1 million views. In fact, I think the highest watched video is 800,000 views. That also took me years. This guy with 2,000 subscribers has managed to get a viral video. Why? Because he is also talking bad about Mr. Beast and his team. I'm not saying he's saying anything wrong. Now, this is the problem with our human nature, with our human beings. They are just waiting for you to fall. They are waiting for you to, make a mistake. They are waiting for you. They're just waiting so that they can destroy and chew on your carcass, and they take a lot of pleasure and pride in breaking you down. Now, all of a sudden, it's like Mr. Beast, before when he was doing well, he was a goody guy, everyone was talking good about him, praising him, he's a legend, you can learn to be viral, he's great. Now, all of a sudden, there's nothing good been spoken about him, only bad. Yes, it's a hot topic, yes, it's viral, yes, everyone wants to know. And yes, I'm not saying that the people who have committed the crime should be let go, they should be punished, yes. But all of a sudden, nothing Mr. Beast did is good. Everything what he has done is discounted, they don't care. And all of a sudden, the most beloved guy is now become like, people are just hating on him. What? Yeah, I hate it. I'm telling you honestly, I hate it. And for me, as long as Mr. Beast is innocent, okay, I will continue supporting him. I will continue admiring him. And let's assume, for a minute, that Mr. Beast did commit a crime, or he made a mistake. Now, crime means I'm not talking very, like he raped, alleged. Don't take me out of context. If an individual raped a child or harmed a child, I will never support that individual. That person deserves to be jailed, deserves, the worst punishment. But Mr. Beast has not done any of this. Okay, if Mr. Beast chatted with someone, if Mr. Beast allegedly, I'm just saying as an example, chatted with someone inappropriately or whatever, but he chatted, he didn't touch. Now I know what you say. Oh, yuck, how can he? Boss, listen to me carefully. What do you want? The character of Jesus Christ? Seriously, are you looking at the character? Don't tell me you have never chatted inappropriately with somebody. You'll say, oh no, I do it only about 18 and above. So that makes you a saint? Oh, 18 and above. Why? 17, if someone is 17 years old, 11 months, 30 days, with just 24 hours going to be 18. That is wrong. But after a few hours, that is okay? What crap are you talking? That means in few hours the person's become an adult? These are man-made rules. What makes you think that an 18-year-old is mature? Maturity comes maybe after the age, like in my case, I could say I actually became mature after the age of 36. I know so many men, so many people, not personally, who are maybe even 60, 70 above. They are sexpats. They're called expatriates or tourists who come only for sex. They're addicted. Do you know of a single human being who is perfect? Even Sadhguru has his flaws. Even your father, mother, even you have flaws. So stop acting like a saint. It's like when Bill Clinton got caught with Monica Lewinsky. Oh, everyone, oh, he's a this, he's a that. Oh, shame on him. Why? You are clean because nobody caught you red-handed. If there were cameras and if people really wanted to dig out dirt, you can find. Everyone behaves decent online. Offline, we don't know their real story, man. For me, whether you agree or don't agree, I'm not going to talk bad about Mr. Beast. I'm not going to hate on him. I'm not going to join the crowd to crucify him, the mob. Mr. Beast, he should be down, the downfall. No, there's no downfall. There's nothing bad. He's a nice guy. He's a guy who should be admired. He is someone, me as a 47-year-old who knows how difficult it is to succeed on YouTube without actually dancing, to the algorithm. Mr. Beast found his niche. He's doing what he's passionate about, and he's benefiting. He's doing so much good for the people in Africa, the poor people who don't have money for cataract. He's making some people achieve their dreams with cars and all. Fine, he might be manipulating, whatever the hell. He's at least doing something rather than sitting on, on a sofa with a fat ass, stuffing your face with chips and crisps, and you I tell some of the haters, you're a nothing, you're a nobody, both in online and in real life, but you will comment about everyone. It's like a oversized, unhealthy, fat guy commenting on a female who is a beauty pageant, who is slim, slender, and who's an athlete. Oh, she's put on weight at this time. Look at your bloody face, man. There are so many of them who hide behind the wall of anonymity and preach holier than thou. It's very easy to talk of a film actor, film actress, director, scientist, president. Have you achieved even 10 times 0, 1% of what they have done? Okay, you want to criticize the person who has actually done or committed the crime, the serious one. But if a person makes a small mistake, or okay, in MrBeast's case, he covered up for his friend. He's a 20-year-old man. Come on, give him a break. A 20-year-old young man. And he has accomplished what legends, what successful billionaires, millionaires, nobody has been able to achieve. Yeah, what are you talking? Yeah, total crap. I cannot stand this nonsense. This is ridiculous. For me, whether people talk bad about him, whether people hate him, whether he will lose, even if he, let's say, which will not happen, let's say he has 300 million subscribers and he loses all of them, I will always admire what he has done. And I will focus on the good things that he has done. You know, many people say, oh, why don't you talk good about India? Why do you only point bad flaws? That is a criticism I get. You know, this is why I'm bringing this up, because I know I'll be taken out of context. I speak on, unforgivable acts, like when you murder a child or when you gang rape a young innocent girl. What do you want me to praise India? If someone, let's say India, we have this Hindu-Muslim issues, and a man was transporting cows to feed his family, and they stop him because they believe this cow is a god, and they break his legs physically with sticks and they almost kill him. So you want me to praise India and not talk about it? I know many of you say, why don't you make a video praising India? Make a video praising India about what? I ask them, about what? India has beautiful tourist attractions. There are plenty of videos on that. India has fastest growing economy. Yeah, it might be the fastest growing. How does it impact me? I speak on an individual level. But where I have praised India, which people always forget, I talk about the values which you should be very proud of, like touching the feet of the parents, respecting elders, praying to God, which now has become political. So there are a lot of areas where I do speak good, but people forget it. Why? Most of the people only focus on cherry picking the bad. Like I said, we need to take each and everything individually. And where this particular incident of MrBeast is concerned, I'm not surprised, I'm not shocked, I'm not alarmed, but it's a sad reality of how people can change their loyalty, their colors, and they show their real nature, where it's like deep down, the human nature is, they're just waiting for you to fail, for you to fall, for you to get destroyed, and they take tremendous pleasure in crucifying you. It's like being a Jesus Christ. When you do good, everyone wants the benefit, but the day they can crucify you, they'll all join together, and the mob will want to kill you. MrBeast, yes, he has made a few mistakes of supporting his friend and maybe chatting here and there. But I don't subscribe to the fact that he's a bad person. I don't think he should be hated. I don't think people should join the mob in crucifying him. He has done a lot of good. And people have just discounted and forgotten everything good he has done and only focus on the bad. And that is why I just hate this internet culture, these keyboard warriors, the fans, they call them fans. And I don't give a damn about these fans and subscribers. For me, it's very simple. Online, you pay me money, you're my customer, I'll give you service. We finished. Thank you very much again. Bye-bye. The only thing that matters to me is me, my family, who will be there with me. Rest, everyone. I told you, even my own mother, father. I don't believe anybody. Anyway, sincerely from my heart, I wish, Mr. Beast recover from this. I know he will make a comeback. I know that he will survive this. It's just that now it's a very tough time. And for me, he is someone I admire. He may never see my video. He may never see me supporting him. It doesn't matter. I always speak my heart out. I keep it real. And in my eyes, I look at Mr. Beast as truly, truly a once in a generation individual who should be loved, who should be respected, who should be supported, especially during tough times. And it's a shame that instead of doing that, even his own friends and people surrounding him, they've just betrayed him. It's a shame. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, fine. You don't agree, fine. Put your comments, put your thoughts. But it's terrible, yeah. The human nature, how they crucify someone, especially when they're down. Anyway, if it can happen to him, it definitely can happen to you. Good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. This is me signing off. Take care.